Have you ever thought about blogging before? Putting together your own little blog? Well, today I'm going to talk to you about that because a few years ago I used to have my own blog, T-ball baseball blog. I don't use to do it anymore, but I'll talk to you a little about it, some little tips and tricks, and you might want to start your own blog today. All right. So I knew nothing about blogging. I knew nothing about T-ball as well. I played, softball, baseball, like I mentioned, and but there really wasn't anything out there about T-ball. So I said, let me figure this out. So I bought a couple books, through Amazon. I bought a couple T-ball books, really basic guides. I tried to, read through everything, try to figure out. I'm like, that's pretty simple. It's just like baseball, just you're playing with a bigger ball. And so it was pretty simple at that point. And then I kept figuring out, there really isn't a really good book out here anymore, especially for coaches. I aimed the book toward coaches. If you wanted to coach, and little tips. I threw in some little tips about if for players as well, what they could do, how you can teach them. And I really based my blog when I did the book. I did the book about a year after I did the blog, and it worked out pretty well. But I didn't make any sales off the blog. I'm sorry, off the book. I didn't make any sales, but I didn't really understand marketing at that point, how to really present it and how to get it listed, because anything for listing it on Amazon, it wasn't really that apparent. It wasn't really that strong as it is today. So I was able to write the blog, did pretty well. I got the blog up to #1 on Google, which is, well, I was pretty proud of myself. But then after I did that, kept doing it, and then my son said, he finally said, he didn't want to play anymore, which is fine. I kind of let the blog die at that point. But it's a good learning experience. I learned a lot. You're really going to spend a lot of time. You really learn a lot about yourself. You really got to have some time dedicated to yourself. If you have some time, you want to try to earn some extra income from that. It's a great way to do it, because that's how I first got to start with Amazon as an Amazon affiliate. I was able to do that, drawing some extra cash, and every time, especially around the holidays, like right now, the holidays are coming up, and a lot of people buy stuff online, especially with Amazon. So it's a great way to earn some extra cash. And I'm not saying you could have your blog up and running at this point now within the next month or two, but you can get a good start on it, and then you work it out, and then let's see, maybe by next Christmas you can have a good blog going, with your platform, and really have something working out really well. There's so much out there, if you like to write, a lot of people like to write on social media and stuff like that, but you can do the same thing, but you do it on a blog. You own the blog yourself. Facebook can go shut down your content one day, but you can't shut down your blog, because your blog is something you own. As long as you don't do anything illegal, you'll be fine doing it, so it won't be a problem at all. So I encourage you to check out this the Bluehost link down below, and it's really simple. It's pretty cheap. I believe it's only like $3.95. Yeah, $3.95 a month. That's a pretty good deal. Who can't afford $3.95 a month? I do believe if you sign up, you can do it you pay for the whole year up front. So it's going to cost you a little bit more, maybe about $50 or so. But it gives you plenty of time to play with it, check it out, and it's a really good platform as well. I encourage you to check it out, and I'll give you a quick rundown on the blog itself. All right. I'm going to quickly walk you through it right here. I can get into too much detail, but when you click the link right here, get started, it gives you the different options. You can start with the basic, the plus, choice plus, and the pro. Basic is $3.95 a month, the plus $5.95 a month, choice plus $5.95 a month as well, and the pro $13.95. They all give you different options. Basic is just one website, which it's something you can start out with. Unlimited websites with the plus and so on, and give you other options as well. So really do encourage you to check it out, because I'm going to offer different alternatives just so you can check them out just by checking my YouTube channel. Because with the blog, you give a different perspective, because not everybody's always a visual learner, and sometimes some people like to sit back and read more information about it and find out more details for themselves, and that really does help as well. So it's something else you can do, and check it out as well. If you like to spend some time, make a little hobby out of it, and who knows, it could turn into your own business, because some people use, like for instance, I first started blogging when Pat Flynn, if everyone knows who Pat Flynn is, he was a huge blogger back in the day, and now he's a huge affiliate marketer. He's huge. Everybody knows who he is, because he's the passive income guy, Smart Passive Income. If you haven't checked out his website, check it out. I knew about him over 10 years ago, and I wish I would have stayed on his path, kept following what he was doing, but he was really gotten really technical on some of those blog posts. I really couldn't follow along with it after that, so I kind of just gave up. And like I mentioned, my son, he didn't want to play, he didn't want to do t-ball anymore, so I stopped blogging at that point. And but I tried a couple other blogs after that, but nothing really stuck out. But it's really got to find something that you like, something to do, something you enjoy. I encourage you to check it out. I mean, who really can't beat, $5.95 a month? Excuse me, $3.95 a month just for the basic platform. Just try it out. If you don't like it, always cancel it. It's really not a big loss for as well. But check it out. It's something you can do. Start the new year. A new little task and a little addition you can add to your plate right now. But hey, let me get going. Just want to offer you another little option on how you can make passive income. It is not. I'm not saying it's easy. It's something you got to put in some work to really get to it. Anything with passive income, you've got to put in the work to really get it and really make it happen. Really make it work. All right. I want to keep it short, right to the point today. Not really a whole lot, but just not a lot of information, but just show you a different side of what you can do. So if you haven't already, make sure you like this video, subscribe, click the bell for notification, because every Friday, and it's not Friday right now, but I'm giving you another little bonus on the weekend. Let's give you another little something extra on Sunday afternoon. But hey, there's another. I always like to give you something else you can do on the weekend, something else, look for another passive income alternative, something else you can do. It doesn't cost you very much money at all. It's very cheap, very affordable, and who knows, you could earn, the 4 or 5 figures a month, but you've got to put in the work, like I mentioned, because nothing in passive income is easy. You've got to put in the work and make it happen. All right, take care. Have a great day. I'll see you again. See you this Friday for another passive income video.
And I'll take the cheese. I'm sorry.